Greetings, greetings, give thanks. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. Yeah, we ask the police and county clerk demanding performance by notice of recognizance. Now listen to a tune of my brethren Bill. I said learn how to fight. I one of the, most revealing and manifesting tune me hear for a while. So it a bounce in the background. Me I hear hope the eye them can at least hear a little bit of it. Yeah man, so it's a demand instrument. The unlawful notice of recognizance issued by Senior Sergeant A. Edwards, Police Constable Andrell Morgan, and County Clerk D. Kelly, is an instrument demanding performance, which is in fact a corporate contractual offer to initiate a new contract with the principal, Linton-Oneil, Dallas, based on an old antecedent, implied or unenforceable contract. Number one, the demand instrument is based on an intentional written promise to perform and an intentional pledge to relinquish property, and the original underlying contract with the offerers, which is these guys, right to pledge property is the consideration that supports the demand. So then basically I say the demand instrument, which is the notice of recognizance, is based on an intentional written promise to perform and an intentional pledge to relinquish property. And the original underlying contract with the offerers, that means that there should be some original underlying contract where stipulate these activities. And that underlying contract would be the consideration to support the fictitious notice of recognizance, which is a demanding instrument. Yes. Number two, a copy of the written promise and pledge must be attached to the demand instrument, or the demand instrument must refer to the contract by its title, number, or date. Retention is the basis for the binding contract if there is a preceding act, like a pledge to the political entity called the government of Jamaica. The county clerk, Dave D. Kelly, is the administrator of the surety, who appoint Judge Lomi as the trustee over the surety, and since neither of which can be the beneficiary, that leaves the principal, Linton-Oneil, Dallas, and therefore Judge Lomi, you, Madam, or my trustee, and this is for clarity. The county clerk, David Kelly, D. Kelly, chose to issue the demand instrument despite his lack of authority, knowing fully well that he is risking liability on that demand instrument, i.e. the notice of recognizance. Them never expect a man like me to acquire the knowledge necessary for call D. Kelly bluff. And why me I deal with him like this is because him rude and disrespectful. Him not present himself like others and have a meeting so we can discuss what go on. D. Kelly sit up in a Spanish Town court like him a top huncher. And I know so the assistant warden in the federal facility in the United States of America position bigger than Femon, and I had that man removed over there on the mainland. I did that. And I can do the very same thing with this pompous court clerk, D. Kelly. Yeah, man. Number one, there was no consideration given to the principal or his surety. There was no copy of a written promise and pledge attached to the demanding instrument, which is a notice of recognizance. There was no antecedent contract attached as consideration for the demand. There was no written antecedent contract obligation that requires the principal, Linton-Oneil, Fulcole, and Dallas, to perform. The principal, Linton-Oneil, Fulcole, and Dallas, is not a citizen of the political entity known as the government of Jamaica, and therefore is immune from all prosecution. There can be no jurisdiction unlawfully established to gain access to our infant trust estate, i.e. the surety account, except to trespass upon the principal's inherent dignity, right, and freedom by the police and the county clerk, and the county clerk's silent deception and inducement to participate in commercial fraud. When the written agreement, let me slow down. It has said there can be no jurisdiction unlawfully established to gain access to our infant trust estate, i.e. the surety account, except to trespass upon the principal's inherent dignity, rights, and freedom by the police and the county clerk's silent deception and inducement to participate in commercial fraud. The written agreement identifies the terms and stipulation of the ordered contract. The agreement will specify the terms of the agreement and the defense or the defenses each party gives to each other. Those defenses are rights that will result in remedy if one of the party is later wrongfully accused of a breach. The principal has commercial remedies if he is accused of a breach of some unknown contract. The accuser, County Clerk D. Kelly, seems to claim a security interest in an antecedent claim against the principal, Linton-Oneil, Fulcole, and Dallas's property supposedly pledged as security in exchange for value that was supposedly given or granted by the accuser, County Clerk D. Kelly, and the police. That kind of claim would have to be issued for value because the accuser, County Clerk D. Kelly, would have no written agreement as the basis of his claim. The County Clerk D. Kelly claim would be a new offer. The County Clerk D. Kelly would be trying to get the principal, Linton-Oneil, Fulcole, and Dallas to join in a new contract by implying that an antecedent contract exists. Since it does not exist, the County Clerk D. Kelly, who is the issuer of the new offer, is in fact bluffing. This is the Indian paradigm. Again, our work Indian nation in America, a sanctuary of peace and sovereign integrity, founded upon the universal laws of nature, natural law. Again, short and spicy. Yeah, man, we are clap it up at these unlawful actions and activity by the state agent and its agency. Again, notice the agent is notice the principal. And notice the principal is notice the agent. Govern yourself accordingly out there. Govern yourself accordingly. Again, give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Salute, guts, honor out there. Yeah, man, a quick pass through. Little warrior, I can see you back there. You're up on TV, yo. Yeah, man. Sometimes we have to just demonstrate with knowledge out here. And when them think them know anything at all about we no mind to surprise them. And we no mind to embarrass them when them act pompous like this county clerk, D. Kelly. When them choose to act as if them is above us, when they are, in fact, our public servant, our public trustee, our fiduciary, acting as obligees, then we have to correct them and put them in a them proper place, irrespective of their presumptions of being master. So we don't have a problem as a lightning and we burn out them bad behavior. Truly. Again, complete. The brave may fall, but never yield. And we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Salute, free people. Salute. Learn how to fight. You have to learn how to fight. That's true when you're tough. Me I forgot my brethren. Give me a sample like some of those play it with them foreign people that can't give me no copyright, nothing at all, because this is our music, our own thing. Yeah, man, our own production, naturally. Ahuuah, Indian nation in America. Bold and brave, firm and strong. Salute, free people. Salute out there.